Before I dive in more, yeah, into into certain parts of your music journey, yeah, like one question that I want to ask you as well, yeah, is like you see that with when you wake up and obviously you think about your music and whatnot, do you ever think about sometimes like what you actually want to get from your music career
Hundred
when
percent.
it's all said and done?
100%.
Tell the people, bro, like what do you actually want to get from your music career?
Establishments, bro.
Talk to the people, bro.
Establishments. A better life for my family. More options in life.
Yeah.
To help people through the music. To fulfill my purpose. To build for future generations, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All of those sort of things. That's what I want to get out of it, bro.
Yeah.
And to add something different. You know what I mean? I think before I just wanted to just tear apart rappers and just be that. You know what I mean?
Just
but
be the
now
best
I'm
rapper.
just thinking of it as more of a, let me just hold my space in the universe. You know what I mean? Just be a part of the universe, bro. You know what I mean? Instead of trying to be the universe.
I hear you,
know
bro.
what I mean?
Cause once again, bro, you know, again, I'm never here to judge people in their career, whatever they do with their time, whatever. It's just that with music, you know, we see so many different people. And once again, like I said to people, the UK music industry for the last few years is the first time a lot of people are seeing money, right? Big success, money, and all of these things. And once again, like moving forward in terms of like growing the industry even more, yeah, I feel like a lot of music artists need to ask themselves this question, like, cool, I'm popping, I'm doing all of these things, but when everything's all said and done, right, what do I really want from a music career? Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because, you know, we could, like, again, not saying names, people are just doing their thing, but I feel like, you know, even probably in America, to be fair, yeah, like in the UK and America, like I see a lot of different people just basically doing like popping, doing all of these things. But I just feel like in terms of like 10 years down the line, 15 years down the line, I might be wrong, but I see a lot of music artists who I don't even think they've got a plan in terms of like what the music career is going to look like within the next 10 years or 15 years, you get me? So that's why I asked, that's why I asked, you know, I feel like it's a very important question for all of us anyway, in general, innit? You get me? To ask
100%.
ourselves, what do I actually want to do with this thing that I'm trying to create or
Yeah,
build, you get me?
yeah,
bro, man.
100%.
Yeah.
I think, it's definitely important to know where you want to go.
1,000,000%.
And at the same time, sometimes you just got to start. You know what I mean? Even if you don't 100% know exactly what you want it to look like, sometimes you just got to start. Because then as you start, it helps you to build the picture of what you want.
100%.
You know what I mean? Going through certain things, you understand, well, I don't want to do that, or I do want to do this. But a lot of the time, the most important thing is just starting. Do you know what I mean, bro?
Yeah.
And you just work it out along the way. You know what I mean? And that's more me. You know what I mean? Like I said with the overthinking and that, it's like more time now. It's just instinctual, bro. You know what I mean? As long as you know you're going Brixton, I want to get to Brixton. There's different ways you can get to Brixton, bro. You know what I mean, bro? You can get on the tube, you can get in a car, you can flip and get in a helicopter maybe. So it's like, as long as you got the will and you know where you want to get to, that's you'll work it out, bro. You know what I mean? And it might take you longer. You might get there and there's 100 man there and they say, oh, why don't you just go this way? You know what I mean? But at least I got there and at least that's my journey, innit? Do you know what I mean, bro? It's like everything I done on the way is completely different from what you done, bro. I'm just got to make your journey as lit as possible, innit? Do you know what I mean, bro?
1,000,000%, bro.
Yeah, my bro.
And do you ever feel like the UK, because some people say this as well, like, especially people with, you know, like with unique music like you as well, people who are in their own lane. Do you ever feel like, have you ever felt, or do you feel like this still to a certain degree, that, like, maybe you might need to take your music to other countries? Like, you know when people say like the UK is not really like taking in my music.
But we're on the World Wide Web anyway,
Yeah,
so the music's going to other countries.
It's true.
Anyway, just. But I know what you mean. You
like
can
consciously
do more.
focusing, you know that sometimes people
yeah.
conscious, even though like we've got social media, like you're saying, and anyone around the world could literally just find us in it. Like,
that's it.
But it's like, you know, when some people make a conscious decision that, you know what, I'm gonna go I'm gonna start aiming for these countries or for
Yeah.
this country. You know, some
Yeah.
people go to America or certain parts.
I
Yeah,
think
that's what I mean.
with me, like, that's the good thing about the internet and that, innit? Because you can literally see where people are listening to your music. Do you know what I mean? So, like, even my brother, he plays for a band and they're really big in Asia. They're from here, but they're just huge in Asia.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Even
Big up.
in a few days, he's about to fly out with them for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Do about 6 shows around, I think, Japan. Do you get it, bro? So it's like,
Big up.
if they walked past your house now,
Yeah.
you wouldn't even know that they're huge in Asia. So it's like, you're completely right, bro. You never know where your music's gonna blow up or who's gonna take to you, or that's why, like we just said about getting to that goal and there being different routes. Do you know what I mean? And why starting and doing what you feel like you need to do. That's the most important thing, bro. Because that's what's really gonna get you there. There's always going to be problems in your way, obstacles, always, bro. But
obstacles, always, man.
Always, bro. But it's the willpower that's going to help you figure out how to get through. You know what I mean? So, bro, yeah, man. Like, what I'd say now is, like, just keep putting out the music. If something starts hitting more, if you, for some reason, the song blows up in Portugal, try to get an agent in Portugal to get you some bookings in Portugal, bro. Where the statistics show you that, you know what I mean, it's popping. But you won't even know if you don't put the song out. You know what I mean, bro? So the most important thing is just like building your thing, bro. You know what I mean? Just keep building, man.
Yeah. And do you feel like you when you go in the studio to make your tunes, you know, when you're writing, like do you feel like you challenge yourself enough in terms of like making certain type of music, you know, like bettering your lyrics, your delivery, the quality of your music, just in general, overall, the whole thing, yeah? Do you feel like you challenge yourself enough? Yeah.
Do I challenge myself enough?
Yeah. In terms of the creativity, like, process.
100% I challenge myself, bro. I do different things like rap diaries.
Tell them, bro.
I try and sing.
They should go check it out, bro. They should go check out what's outside.
100%. Check out the rap diaries, man.
You get me? Yeah.
Like, just that in itself, like doing monthly news report, but rapping it. You know what I mean, bro? Like, that's how many other people in the world are doing that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I challenge myself to be different and to not even to be different, to be brave enough to express what I really want to do, because we're all different, but it's just we just get kind of tricked into like copying each other, innit? Because people see what's popping and then we just all follow what's popping to get bread, innit? So
yeah,
I definitely challenge myself to yeah, man, definitely 100%.
Like 2024 now, like music, are you satisfied? The word is satisfied with what you have what you've put out so far, what you have released, or you're definitely due to drop some more music before the year ends?
No, oh, 1,000,000%, bro. 1,000,000%. We just shot a video on Saturday for a song called South London. So in the song, it's like a big up to South London, innit? You know what I mean? So I just basically, I mentioned every area in South London in the song.
Every area in South?
Pretty much every area. There's a couple that I forgot, I'm sorry. I probably put it on the ad-libs. You know the way they're on the intro or the outro?
Yes.
Because I want to mention every area. And so basically for the video, we drove around the whole of South, innit?
Okay.
You know what I mean? Starting in Toast, Crystal Palace, everywhere, bro. You know the way they're like... yeah, so we're just editing that now at the moment, so that's gonna come out. Just dropped. What was the last tune I dropped? Was it Lift My Soul Up? Yeah, I dropped Lift My Soul Up, Quarantine Dreams remix. One of the best. I think I dropped that at the end of last year. Yeah, man. The work rate's always been crazy, but the output is getting to where it needs to be, to where I want it to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And you know, like with production as well, like how many people that right now, yeah, how many producers like are you working with right now, like in terms of like, you know, like mixing your music, because obviously production is one of the most important things, right?
Yeah.
In terms of like making sure that you've got a good sound, song,
Yeah.
Are you still like basically going around, you know, like different producers, or obviously with your brother
Yeah,
and certain people?
yeah.
Is this in the house as well, like in house?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I've been producing a lot of my own stuff. So my whole EP,
Tell
I
them.
produced that 5-track EP.
Let them know, bro.
I went to another studio to record it and get it mixed and mastered, but I produced all the beats and that. I've been working with my guy Freeway Pablo as well. Sick young producer. Obviously, me and Joey Sticks always locked in. That's my bro.
Yeah.
And that's mainly it, bro. Like, I get a lot of guys sending me beats, big them up, a lot of producers. But I kind of prefer working if we've got like a personal relationship, or if I've kind of met you, and because I don't like that whole thing of like, yeah, just buy a beat for £30, or you know, like, or lease it. And I'm not really a big fan of all that, bro. It just feels that's not how man really do music, bro. Like, just obviously, if you sent me a beat and it was crazy and I could just buy it out, you know what I mean? Like, I'll be up for that, but man are sending me these 30 beat packs and all that, like, and it's just like, I don't even know you, bro. It's like, you're not even a fan of man's music. You're just trying to make a quick buck off, man. You know what I mean? They're like,
yeah.
So I kind of prefer working with people that I've got some sort of relationship with still. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, broski.
Like, so have you ever what about you know, like when we go on YouTube, yeah? You know, when you go to search on YouTube for tap beat and whatever, like, what would happen if you found a beat and obviously you made a banger on it and you sent it to a person, you sent it to somebody? Maybe, no, have you ever done this before? Find a beat, spat on it, and you know, like, right, this could actually be a banger. Let me go. And have you ever tried to attempt to email, you know, the beat maker to try to break bread, but then they've just ended up like saying to you, I just want this for it, rather than trying to work with you, like, in terms of like knowing that if we do business together properly, we both can eat at the end of the day. You get me?
Yeah, so you got two things nowadays. You got producers that you work with. Like, so me and Freya Pablo have been working. My guy TZ introduced us, innit? Because me and TZ made a tune on one of Pablo's beats. So I went to the studio, laid the tune down, and man's just been working ever since then. So you got guys like that who want to build and understand where music is in this current climate, with like it being so easy to get beats, and do you know what I mean? It's like, it's a different time than like 10 years ago or something like that. So it's like those guys, they just want to build. They're not really selling. If they rate you, that's the big thing. If they rate you, they'll work with you, and you just go halves on everything on the back end. Pause, innit? You just go like, any royalties we get, whatever, we just bust that down the middle.
Yeah.
But then a lot of the guys, they want to just send you beats and it's just a straight lease thing, and there's not really a lot of soul in that, bro. That's just like, anyone can spit on this if they paid it. You know what I mean? That's just like...
It's true.
That's what kills the game a lot of the time. Because men are running the prices down, bro. You know what I mean? Imagine if everyone was selling crow in this area. Like, everyone. You get it, bro? Like,
the price would be crazy.
The price would be down, and it's like... You wouldn't be able to charge anything crazy because everyone's got the same thing and they're flipping selling it for dirt. You know what I mean, bro? So that's what's happened with the music game. That's one of the things that's happened, and I just don't really operate like that, bro. So it's like, yeah, that's basically it, bro.
Do you you know, like, obviously this is more of like an American word, isn't it? Like owning your masters, whatever people say, whatever people call it. Like, I feel like a lot of music artists, even though like this conversation, you know, we're having it more than ever, making sure you own your music, all of these things. Like, I feel like a lot of artists still to this day, I feel like a lot of music artists don't really pay this thing any attention until obviously they think the music start making crazy money, right? Like, for you, like, have you thought about that as well? Like, slowly moving forward, even as you work with different producers, with different people, making sure that, you know what, your music, you know, you stay owning your music 100% moving forward. You get me?
Yeah, like, that's, like, independence is a great thing, innit?
Yeah.
It's a great thing, but that's not to say that I wouldn't sign a deal if it was the right deal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Because you got all types of deals, bro.
Of course.
You know what I mean? A lot of people just say I want to be independent, but it's about making the right move that's best for your career, innit? Do you know what I mean, bro?
Bingo.
So it's like,
Yeah.
if someone came with the right deal, like we could look at it, but overall, you have to be independent to start off anyway. You know what I mean, bro? Yeah, I love the freeness of independence and that, but you got to realize, like, a lot of the biggest artists, the ones that's independent now, we only know about them because they had a deal at some point. Do you know what I mean? Especially artists from the States. You get it? Like, that's mainly who we listen to coming up, innit? All of these guys had major deals, bro. Styles P, the D Block, Dipset.
It's true.
That's the only reason we know about them, because Def Jam or whoever invested a whole load of bread into their marketing campaign, and it stretched across the seas. You know what I mean, bro? And we know about them now. So it's like, people just say, obviously it's just got to be the right deal. You know what I mean? Obviously, don't sign no madness that keeps you in a contract for 20 years, but like, you know, if it's at the right time, it's about leverage, innit? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they want something from you that you got, if you got a big fan base that you built, you can command a better deal. You know what I mean?
And what I also realize as well, which is a good thing, by the way, what's happening nowadays as well is a lot of record labels, they are more flexible now. They're giving people more flexible deals in terms of like what works for them. You get me? A lot of people are signing now, a lot more than ever. A lot more people are just signing. You know, like what do you call that word? Distribution or whatever that word.
Distribution deals.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Just in general, like a lot of people, what are realizing, they're signing deals that works for them, deals that work for both parties.
Both parties, yeah. That's how it should be.
Yeah.
It should be a win-win. Do you know what I mean? It shouldn't be just an artist just getting rubbed, just stuck up. You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
But that's on you, innit? That's on you as the artist to kind of figure that out, bro. Because like when it comes to this music thing and that, bro, I don't think no one's gonna really try and help you, bro, unless there's something in it for them. That's a lot of the thing that kind of goes on, bro. It's like, it's all from the same culture and everything like that, but at the end of the day, it's a ruthless business, bro. People are only looking out for their own interests. You know what I mean? It's very cold, bro. You know what I mean, bro? Very cold. And yeah, things can change so quickly, bro. You know what I mean? In the good way and in the bad way. You know? So one good thing about, or great thing about being independent and going that independent grind is that you build yourself up, bro. You learn more because you're independent. So you're doing all of these things. You're ordering your merch. You know how much it costs. You're booking your show, or you're going to the studio, you're recording content, and you know what happens behind all of those different pieces. But if you just blow up overnight and you kind of got to learn on the fly, and you're might sign a mad contract or whatever because you've never seen a contract, you never had a lawyer before, you know what I mean, my bro? So there's pros and cons as well to each way, man. Do you know what I mean? So whatever your way is, you just got to just make the most out of it, innit?
For real, man. And even just in reality, just in life, bro, like, how important do you think it is to have a good woman beside you moving forward with everything that you're doing?
It's like, it's extremely important, bro. You know what I mean? It's extremely important, man. It's just, women are powerful, innit? You know what I mean? Women are powerful, bro. We all are as humans, but, you know, like a woman's energy and what she can do, how she thinks, it's a very powerful thing, bro. You know what I mean? So having that right person by your side that's not going to stress you out and not going to bring you down, that's extremely important, my bro. Extremely, trust me.
Yeah, because like you say, man, I feel like you know when people usually say like within every successful man there's a very strong woman next to him and all of these things.
Facts.
You get what I'm trying to say? And even, did you ever get to a point where in terms of like making your music, obviously at first, I reckon when people start making music, I assume you guys are making music just for yourself.
Mm.
You get what I'm trying to say? And then probably gets to a point where you either start making it also for your friends, family, those who are close to you to enjoy the music with you as well. You get me?
Yeah.
Like, who do you make music who do you make music for now, first and foremost? Obviously, we know the fans, we know all of the people, but is there like, you're going to say, like, is there...
That's a great question.
Yeah.
And it's a great question because, like, if there was no one in the world, would you still make music?
Exactly that, yeah.
And what would it sound like?
Mm.
Do you know what I mean, bro? So it's a mixture. Like, it's for myself. I think when I first started making music, it was more for my friends, though. Because man's clashing, man's going back to back on sets and that. So it's like, you're trying to get the DJ to wheel up your lyrics and
Give
that.
you a real...
Do you know what I mean, bro?
Yeah,
So
coward.
it is kind of for everyone. It's for yourself, but it's for other people as well. Do you know what I mean? Because that's it's just like the connection, innit? It's just like a language. It's how we speak, and it's just like you always want that finger, innit, of like people rating what you're doing. Do you know what I mean? Like you, if possible, you know what I mean, bro. That's the best songs that I put out. The ones that I feel the best about is the ones that I like and that other people like as well. That's a good balance, because sometimes you can put a tune out and you don't really like it, but people like it.
Have you ever done
or
that
the
before?
other way, you know what I mean?
Have you ever done that before? Like, dropped a tune that you're not really feeling, but the man them are telling you, bro, Astaxx, listen, this is the one. Have you ever done that before?
Do you know what? I can't remember an actual like instance of that.
Yeah.
I can remember instances of putting out tunes where, like, man will put, like, say you perform it and people, like, it don't go off, like you know what I mean? And then it's like, your feeling, well, my feeling towards that tune has now changed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, 'cause in the studio, this sounded like a banger.
Yeah.
But then you're performing it in Camden or whatever.
And nobody's jumping.
No one's jumping, bro. And it's just sounding rough. You know what I mean, bro? It's just not sounding like how you thought it was.
That's what people say. Also, another way to look at it, music is like a lottery, and you don't know which one's gonna take, which one really people are gonna.
100%. But a lot of things go into that as well, because it's a live performance. So it's like how you're performing the tune, the audio of the place, the actual people that's there. Because you know London is like one of the toughest crowds.
Of course.
It's like, London is like, bro, bare times man's done shows, bro, and it's like, people are not, I see 50 Cent talk about this as well, it's like, people ain't really moving. You know what I mean? But then when you come off stage, a man will be like, bro, you killed that, bro.
Yeah, that's sick. Crazy.
You know yeah, bro, but it's like, you just wouldn't know it.
Yeah.
So it's like...
Bro, even I had the same, sorry if you was continuing, by the way.
No, it's calm.
I even had this conversation of like, like open mics. You know, like when, like a lot of people who are beginning their music journey, a lot of people who don't really have confidence, people are building their confidence. So a lot of people go to these open mics, right?
Yeah.
To brush up on their skills, their performing skills, to test out certain songs. Like, what I realized, for me, there's a lot of open mics who, obviously you got ones with good vibes and whatever, but I realized on the other hand, you've got a lot of open mics as well who, like you said, the crowd is there, like, and they're stiff and whatever. Mind you, imagine if you're nervous, you're not really confident, you don't know like how good your song could be, whatever, and then you go to an open mic and people are just standing there. You get me? So my thing is like if anyone's listening to this, like I've said it before, I feel like more people should go to a lot of these open mics to be more open-minded. You get me? In terms of like, for example, me, if me and you would go into an open mic here, I'll just say to myself, you know what? I'm not expecting to fucking see the next Drake. I'm not expecting to see the next fucking Beyonce or whatever. What I'm expecting to see is some new people just
talent.
giving it their best, right? And for us as people who are watching, I'm gonna do my best to just try to support all of these guys, like to make a little bit of noise, to clap for them, to encourage them even more.
That's you. That's like your character. You know what I mean, bro? And do you rap or you used to sing or something?
I did, a good few years ago.
Yeah, so you're coming from that side of a perspective of an artist. You've been in front of people.
Yeah.
But for a lot of people, it's like, it's not on them to really Like, that's what we forget with music, I think, sometimes. People say, yeah, just show support, man. Show support. But it's like, only your real friends or family is going to support you, even if you sound trash. Do you know what I mean?
Even some friends would be honest with you, though.
Yeah, bro, like, if you go to, like, a Man United game or something, bro, you support Man United, don't you?
Yeah, come on.
So if you go to a Man United game, bro, how many fans are going to be cheering if we're getting beat 10-0?
Not
what
many.
Are people? They're gonna leave the stadium, bro. Only them die-hard fans are gonna still be there, like, hey, like you're down 10-0, but they're still like, hey, you know what I mean, bro? So that's what music's like, bro. It's like, if it's not sick, like, don't expect people to be waving no flag for it, bro. It's selfish of you to think people should just like
encourage
it because it's you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, bro?
That's actually a good lesson, you know.
It's got to be sick, bro. Like, any film you watch.
Yeah.
Bro, would you watch a whole 1 hour and a half film if you didn't like it, bro?
Hell fucking no.
Do you know what I mean? But if it was your brethren, you would try, innit? Like,
try to give them a go to see. Maybe this shit would improve along the way.
Yeah, bro. You get it? So it's like, it just has to be entertaining, bro. Like, it's got to connect with people. If it don't... just don't take it personal, bro. You know what I mean? Sometimes it might, because some people do hate. let's be real, bro. Like, some people will see your thing and scroll past it. They know, like, they should be sharing it because it's fire. Like, you know what I mean, bro? It's like, there is that as well.
There's definitely that as well.
We try not to, like,
to pay too much attention to that.
Energy into that, bro. Cause
bro, man. What are your thoughts on just music in the UK, like, in general? Are you enjoying it? Is there any music artists that, you know, you're currently listening to more than others? Or,
you know what, fam?
Or do you think the quality is just shit?
I'm more a fan of songs than artists.
Okay.
So it's like, I've just got favourite songs. Right now, and once I find a song that I like, I play it like 10 million times.
Even me, I play that every day. I play that song,
like,
I run
that's
it.
That's the only song that I play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, my bro? So it's like, right now I'm just banging that YG Marley tune that, you know what tune I'm talking about, innit?
YG Marley thing. Is that Lauryn Hill?
Lauryn Hill's son.
Lauryn Hill's son, yeah.
Yeah, so I've just been banging that, to be fair, bro. But other than that, it's like, when you're an artist, and you're always in the booth and that, it's like, you don't really... Well, me, I don't really listen to too much different music, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm kind of just focused on my own music.
It's a good segue because, like, brother, I got to a point where I started thinking to myself, are these niggas capping? Or are these niggas actually saying the truth? Like, in terms of, like, so many different artists, like, I've heard say that as well. Like, I don't really listen to a lot of other artists. I just try to stay in my own zone. Even, like, when... Like, even like what I've asked you now, like, some people actually struggle. Before, I used to think people was capping, but I got to a point when I realized that, no. Some people are just literally in their own world. Facts, you get me? So for, like, why? Like, my question is, like, why? Because I would associate this with, like, obviously, you know, keeping up with the times, you know, knowing your competition, what is out there as well. But it's like, on the other hand, I also agree that in order for certain music artists to really, really create the best music possible for themselves, they have to kind of look out. They have to stick in this, you know, they have to be in this bubble.
I think for me, because I'm not driving at the moment, so it's like, a lot of the time when I used to listen to new music and that would be in the car.
Okay.
So that's a big thing of it. Because if I was I'll be listening to bare different stuff. If someone dropped an album, like Gets dropped an album the other day, that would be a journey for me. Just listening to that, you know what I mean? But that's a big part of it. And then on the, like, maybe a bit of a vain side of it, it's like, man's got good food, innit? So it's like, if you had the Cali, and then a lot of people just got, like, Stardog and that, it's like, why are you going to go and smoke it when you got the Cali already? Do you know what I mean, bro? So if you got that higher quality thing, or if you had a restaurant, and you serve the best food in town,
where would you go elsewhere?
Why would you go, like, Morley's?
That's a good analogy,
you know what I mean, bro?
Yeah, good analogy, yeah.
That's in a vain way. Do you know what I mean? Man's got the good thing in it, so it's like, I'm just banging that. Banging that. Bro.
And you listen to a lot of your own music?
Yeah. I listen to it, or I'm even writing to it, I'm adding to it, because a lot of the time, man, go in the studio now, man's not even, like, writing lyrics like that. Man's just punching in You know what I mean? Like just freestyling it as man's going along and that. So it's like there's a lot of songs that's unfinished and whatnot.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to stuff trying to get new ideas. Or I'm listening to old stuff or whatever, bro. Or man listen to podcasts and that nowadays as well. You know the way I love
That's
my
my
little
shit.
my little football podcast and that, 5 and that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Big up the 5 podcasts. I was on there last year. Joel Bayer and Rio Ferdinand. And
I saw you on there, yeah. Big up the man, man.
Yeah, so I listen to stuff like that as well.
Like you
So-
got you got on that podcast as well because they found your tune in it as well, Rashford. Was that it around the time when you dropped the tune Rashford?
No. That was just through
Yeah.
my bro. My bro knows one of the guys on the show.
Okay.
Sent him some music. He's feeling it.
Yeah.
So I basically, like created a few songs that could line up with that sort of football theme.
Yeah,
you know
with
what I mean?
the
The theme
100%.
of what they do in it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Even
So-
at the beginning of like the podcast, I could definitely see because they've got like a certain song in it, like talking about football, some bars about football in between the song, the intro. I could definitely see you making a song for the intro as well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the one they got right now is banging, but
Yeah.
I've been thinking
Vibe with fire. You know what it is. Yeah.
That's a rapper called Joey still, he's sick.
Yeah, is he from London?
Yeah, he's from South.
Oh, okay. I
he's
didn't
from
know.
South. My brethren's cousins.
I thought it was one of them man from up north, to be fair.
Yeah, no, he's from he's from South still.
Yeah.
But yeah, my bro. Yeah, so that's that still. But I'm thinking of like I even started writing a little tune for the Euros, innit?
Oh yeah?
Yeah, just a little I don't know, I started that idea to it still. But there's so many things that man's got to do at the moment that it's like I don't know if it'll get finished in time.
Yeah. Cool.